there's a huge range of employment that the National Trust for Scotland offers across the Northwest, so that's well across the Highlands and Islands. That includes things like ranger work, work in our cafes, work in our shops, administrative work, work in terms of marketing, work in terms of support staff, so that means cleaning and housekeeping and all of that. And there's education work, there's managers of departments and managers of buildings and properties. There's gardeners, there's maintenance workers. Basically, if you can do it, you can probably do it for the National Trust. Positions with National Trust for Scotland, for the most part, will appear on our website. And what will happen is there'll be an application form and a job description. And what you need to do is you need to line up that application form with the job description. So you need to make sure whatever you're putting in your application form, it's coming from the job description. When I'm looking for people to work for me, I really am looking for attitude, I'm looking for enthusiasm, and I'm looking for people who can make their experience relevant to our work. So, for example, if you were interested in catering and you were interested in catering work at Brodie Castle, I'd want to see that you were the type of person that could be depended on, the type of person who was enthusiastic, who was flexible, and even if you don't have an awful lot of catering experience, a willingness to learn and the ability to express that in an application form is really, really important. There's several mistakes people make. They don't read the job description. And so therefore, everything that they've written down or not written down doesn't reflect the role or the person I'm looking to hire. When people don't take the time to fill in the form properly, I'm looking for more than one sentence. I need to know that you are the type of person who is going to do the job, and if I hire you, I can depend on you to do the job right. I think people don't always put all of their experience down. Even if you're a school leaver, the fact of the matter is you will have experience, be it maybe within after-school curricular activities or the actual work that you've done at school, experience going to other sites and seeing other sites. If you've been on a holiday with your family, what did you enjoy? What did you like? If you finished an essay for school, are you able to complete things on time? These sorts of things will help me hire you. Dress professionally. You don't have to be in a suit, but you need to be neat and presentable. Turn up on time. If you're late, it leaves an incredibly bad impression. And think about if there's any questions that you need to ask before you take on the job. So that's about knowing a little bit about the organization that you want to work for, knowing if you have any questions about hours or if you have any questions about what type of work it would be, what a day would look like in the job. These types of questions can be really useful. It also shows the employer that you have actually done some research, that you've thought about it, and you want the job. The worst thing for an employer is to be sitting in an interview, interviewing somebody who clearly doesn't care if they get the job or not. You have to be invested in the process. That's the same for an operations manager's role, catering assistant's role, right across the board. There's a really exciting opportunity for UHI students because the nature of UHI is that it's spread across the Highlands. And actually, National Trust for Scotland properties are spread across the Highlands and Moray. So there's some fantastic opportunities to link in with your regional organization or regional site. And at the same time, this is a national organization. So this is an organization that provides training that looks really good on your CV and that people recognize. The reality is, right now, we have a tourist boom and our sites are crying out for people to come and work for them. We're looking for good people, we're looking for people who want to work, and we're looking for people who are flexible, motivated, and excited to tell the story of the Highlands to our visitors.